World Series as a player and as a coach? It's got to be, you worked for 9 years to get to this point, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's a process, and it's absolutely exciting, and it's totally different as a coach, I think. I don't know. It's nerve-wracking as a coach because you have no control over what they're going to do or not do, and just hope that their preparation can get them through. And I think that they're competitors and that they'll do it. So it's up to them.
You talked the last couple of weeks, you said, if we can get into the New England Regional, we have a chance to win this thing. Did you believe in that? That you were the best team in New England?
Yeah, I believe we're the best team in New England. I mean, it's tough. They're going to play at a higher level. We're going to try to play at a higher level. And I think that through this whole tournament, excluding today, we played relaxed and composed and everything. And I felt today we played a little tight, and we didn't play exactly the way that we're capable of playing, which only shows our talent. And I think we persevered today, and that was huge.
I didn't expect, when the game ended, I didn't expect the team to do a big celebration. And they
Ours?
didn't. Yeah, and they didn't. That's their business. You know, they're happy. They're business-like, though. It's not like, wow, we did something we weren't expecting.
Yeah, I mean, their goals are high, and they wanted to go to the World Series, and now they want to do something there. They don't want to settle, and they don't want to accept anything less than their very best. So we'll go out there, and we'll give them the best shot we can.
You did a couple of things in the last week or so. I mean, Katie came back, you put her in left field, and then you moved Rosie to second, where Patterson only had one error all year, and then you moved Katie O'Toole into the cleanup spot. Those things seem like they worked.
They seem like they work now, right? I just thought we'd be more athletic. You know, in the Lilies Conference tournament, Rosie was hitting almost 600, so I thought she would do some things for us, and I just thought she had more range and could get to some of those fly balls that we missed in the Lilies Conference, and she did her job. And Katie D, we waited for her to be healthy. I didn't want to push her too soon. I wanted her to be as healthy as possible to play in the tournament, and she did a great job. I mean, she caught a line drive that probably could have broke it open the other day, but she did a great job. So it worked. It worked. And KO's been hitting the ball all season long, and she doesn't waver. She doesn't waver. So that was good to move her up to the 4 spot and not have to worry to see what we're going to get. I knew you were going to get something consistent from her.
Talk about one other player if you can. Someone who's got no publicity is Nikki Mustin.
Oh. That kid is phenomenal. Number one, she just wants the team to do well. She works so well with Molly and keeps her under control. Not under control, but like in perspective or what she needs to do. And come on, builds her confidence more and more. And I think she just has grown so much and just wants it so much because she's missed out on 2 or 3 years prior to that. So she's kind of like our unsung hero because she doesn't get any credit, and all she does is work her butt off and catch every single pitch that Molly throws, and she's huge. She has a lot of heart.
And she doesn't get a chance to hit even, you know?
No, she doesn't, but she's accepted that, and she continues to work hard in the weight room even though she doesn't hit because she knows what a tough position it is behind the plate physically.
Talk about the difference between Molly this year and last year with those injuries last year. It had to be a huge disappointment.
Yeah, you know, it's a year later. We didn't, you know, we used her what we needed to use her, and we didn't overthrow her. We didn't pitch her every inning. I mean, the Coast Guard kid, she pitched every inning of every game. I mean, that's tough to do, and she's tough. But Molly, she wants it, and she wants her team to do well, and she's going to go out there and she's going to throw her stuff, and she's going to know what to throw. And as far as her leg, we just took care of her as much as we could during the season and preseason and made sure that she was going to be healthy for this tournament. That was huge, and Lily's tournament, obviously.
Last question, you open up with Christopher Newport. The kids have never been out there, and you haven't been out there for a while either. I think what they really have to understand is they're as good as anybody.
Yeah, and I think we need to continue to go with our philosophy, which is what's important now. This pitch, this hit, every pitch by pitch, out by out, inning by inning, and we'll be fine. Nothing's going to change. You know, you got to keep playing and not elevate your game. It's just a matter of playing solid softball and going after it.
And Coach, I know every team's different, but can you see something in this team that you did in the teams you played for?
I think that they have a lot of camaraderie, a lot of cohesion. They work well together. They're really pulling for each other. that wasn't always there all season long. It took a little bit of time to get to, but we've gotten there, and I think they really are enjoying the process and accepting their roles, and I think that's been huge because we have 20 kids. So
I think you just did a great job this year, getting people, keeping them in the game. You know what I mean? Getting them to pinch run, getting them an inning here, getting them an inning there.
Right, and you know, we can go to the bench and we can get some, like Rachel Soychek can get a pinch hit, and you know, if we have Katie Stack or Courtney Weber run or Katie Sokolowski run, that helps us, and they score runs. So it's really a team effort, and I think they've accepted their roles really well.
This is an unfair question. It was almost like the one Tristan asked, but is this team as good as those teams that won national championships? In your mind, is it just not a comparable thing?
I can't compare it. It's so different as a player and a coach. As a coach, you always want, you know, to go out there and have your best athletes, and I think we do have good athletes. As a player, you were like, let's go, let's get it done. As a coach, you're a little bit like, all right, I'll put the lineup, they got to do the job. So it's different. It's different. We have a shot. I mean, we're 1 out of 8 teams. Anybody can win at any given day, and we just got to do our job.